Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome, folks. Today the Hungry Gamer is back with another monthly menu. And today, as I usually am, but I wasn't last month, I am joined by Beatrice, the board game dog, who does not want to be on my lap. She wants to be looking for cats outside the door. So if there's a whole bunch of barking, it's because the local cat that likes to terrorize poor Beatrice is wandering around on the fence outside. But anyhow, not why we're here. So let's start out with, how did I do on my predictions of what I thought I was going to get a lot of time playing during October? The first one on my list was Mysterium, and yes, I did get a single game of it in a little bit before Halloween. My wife and I played 2 rounds of it, so I guess it's 2 games. We tried to play it outdoors with some people when they came over, but the timing just didn't quite work out. But I did get 1 game in, and still I adore that game. It's just fantastic. The next one was Pendulum. Did I finally get it to the table and try it out? Yes, but so I got it to the table, I tried it once, and it's actually sitting on the table right now, and my wife and I are going to either play it tonight or play it over the weekend so I can finally get my review up, and I'm really excited to kind of jump in and see what it's all about. And I'm actually going to wind up focusing more on the turn-based, not turn-based, but the non-real-time mode of the game because, well, one, that's what my wife is interested in playing. She wants nothing to do with the real-time stuff. Nothing. And I haven't seen a lot of people talking about that, so I thought I'd focus on it. So I'm excited to actually finish that. But yes, the point is, I did actually get it to the table. The next one was Tranquility, still in the shrink wrap, which is such a bummer. This is the longest I've ever had a Kickstarter show up and not be opened. But sometime soon, I'm going to get to play this, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm still super excited about it. It just has not gotten done yet. The next one was Endless Winter, which I knew I was going to get to the table without a doubt because I did a preview of it, and I enjoyed it. I left a pretty darn favorable review, which you can check out. It's still live on Kickstarter. It's doing quite well. Though I no longer have it, I had to send it on to the designer for more playtesting or to help start a fire in the cold. I don't know what he's doing with it, but I had to send it on. And the last one was Alter Quest. And that was one that was actually supposed to deliver a long time ago. And then October, we were told, and nope. Supposedly, it's actually starting to ship this week. I did have my email confirmed, so hopefully in November, I will get a chance to sit down and spend some quality time with Alter Quest. I got 3 out of 5 on my predictions. Really, I'm going to say I don't even deserve a 60% there because Pendulum kind of sort of happened. So really, 50% is really my grade on that. Great if I'm playing baseball. Horrible if I'm in school. Let's talk about the games that hit my table the most this past month. And again, in no particular order. First, we have, and the irony of this one is huge to me, because I was saying I was going to play this for 2 or maybe 3 months, and I didn't do it. But yet, suddenly, Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion hit my table quite a bit, because what I did was I put it out, and I just left it out for a few days. So each day I'd go, I sit down, I'd play 1 or maybe 2 of the different missions. I'm really enjoying it. Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. The next one is a repeat offender, and that is The Court of Miracles from Lucky Duck Games. As I've said, I really enjoy this. I think this is a gem of a game. I designed a solo mode for it, which it works. I enjoy it. I played it several times. I actually did a playthrough video of it on solo mode, so really, this is a quality one. And don't be surprised if it shows back up on the monthly menu next month. The next one was Through the Ages, the app version. So that's one that I never thought about playing, except I was doing the Boards and Brews with Don from the Secret Cabal, and that was a game that he really liked and he wanted to talk about. So I had to check it out. So I downloaded the app, I played through the app several times, and it's fun. I don't know how much I would like it on the actual table, but the app version is streamlined, it's quick, it's fast, it's easy to play with other people, so I really enjoyed that. And that was something that will still remain in my rotation. Maybe not as much as this past month, but it is definitely another good one. Now you may notice that there is an odd cut right here. There's going to be another one at the end of this. That's because as I was going through, I just skipped over this one game, which was one of the most played games for me last month, and that is The Elements of the Gods. And that is one that's coming to Kickstarter very soon from Sideroom Games. And in this game, each player is a new god, and you're manipulating the worshippers or meeples around the map, getting them to build gardens and monuments that honor you. And you're showing how amazeballs you are as you're going through and trying to become the best god at the end of the game. And it's one that I will say my wife loves. Loved it. Was super sad when I had to send it off to the next reviewer, but I did manage to do a how to play video and a playthrough with my wife, which is super rare because she will only do a playthrough video with me if she legitimately likes the game. So that was a lot of fun for me. And I'm a big fan of it. I think it's a very good game, and I'm looking forward to eventually getting a copy of it again. And cue Strange Cut right now. My last one is a game that is being still play tested and prototyped, which I am calling Space Race. And I hope you could hear that that is in all caps and has 3 exclamation marks at the end of it. Now, it might not be called that at the end, but that's what I'm calling it. And that is one that my brother is working on, another space game. You can kind of see a theme with him here. This one kind of fills the same void as Rallyman GT. It is a pure racing game, except you're racing in space and you're dealing with inertia and changing directions and all those kinds of things. And I've really been enjoying it and watching it develop. And I think, well, I hope that this one finds a publisher sometime soon. But who knows? Not my prerogative. But I've been enjoying it a lot. And actually, I'm happy to play with anybody that wants to. Just send me a message and we'll find a time to do it. So that takes me through the top 5 most played games of last month. Now, my predictions for next month. Let's see if I can actually go 5 for 5 this time. I doubt it, but I'm going to try. And again, in no particular order. Number 1, Alter Quest. It's supposed to start shipping this week, so hopefully I will get a shipping notification, maybe tomorrow. That'd be amazing. And then I will definitely do an unboxing. I will definitely get to the table. I'll even start painting some of the stuff. That's how excited I am about this one. Now, the next one is one that I've talked about before, and it may have even made my monthly menu before. I'm not totally sure, but I know I've talked about it, and I have a Kickstarter that also is coming sometime this month, which is an expansion for it, and that is Heroes of Tenefyr. This gives me the same vibe as a one-deck dungeon, but it's a push your luck, a deck building type game, and I really, really have been enjoying this. My big complaint about it when I reviewed it was, it just needs more stuff. Well, now I'm getting more stuff. Super excited about this. I'll be shocked if this one does not hit the table in the next week or so, assuming it shows up. We'll see. Next, we have one that was actually is a little bit of a surprise for me because I thought about backing it on Kickstarter. I didn't back it, and then I started seeing a tiny bit of buzz about it, and I was like, oh gosh, should I have gotten that? And I found a good deal on Miniature Market for it. I've played it once already, and I really enjoyed it. It's one that I'm thinking I'm going to set up on the table and just kind of leave out for days at a time just so I can slowly work through it, play through it, and see what's going on. And that is the Stygian Society. Obviously, this is one of the expansion boxes. It's a huge thing, massive. And this one I've really been enjoying. It's an adventure game. It's kind of a dungeon crawl, but not really. I wouldn't call it a dungeon crawl. And it is a game where you're climbing up through this tower, and each room you're fighting monsters or a boss, and to do that you're not rolling dice, you're just dropping cubes in a tower, and depending on what comes out you use those, and I have nothing like it. Nothing like it at all, and so far I've been enjoying it, and eventually I'll do a review on that as well. Next one is, I was almost tempted not to put this on the list, because every time I put it on the list, nothing happens, but Jaws the Lion, I'm hoping to maybe finish the campaign this month. We'll see. That would be great. I'm definitely guessing I'll have it finished by the end of the calendar year, and then send it on to somebody else. But I've been enjoying this. I'd love to see where it goes. And I've actually been feeling like the story in this one is actually better than it is in Gloomhaven proper. Maybe it's just because it's shorter and I'm playing it faster. I don't know. And then for the final one that I'm going to predict is going to hit my table, that is one that was designed by a buddy of mine, Michael Kelly, from One Stop Co-op Shop. And he always talks about how, well, he's also a designer. I didn't realize that he was actually a designer. I thought he was just an aspiring designer. He's, well, I'm a designer, and this is what I would do for the thing. But no, legitimately, him and his gaming design partner Peter actually have games published and out there. So I went out, I got one, and I'm looking forward to checking out Salvation Road. It's a co-op game. I'm going to play it solo. It's kind of like a Mad Max apocalyptic type game, but there's no zombies, which made me interested in it. And so I'm looking forward to checking this out, and I'll probably do a review on it. We'll see. It's an odd thing because he is a buddy and another reviewer, so that might make me be far harsher on it than I should be, or maybe it'll be far nicer. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm hoping to at least get it on the table once or twice this coming month. So there you have, folks. That is the monthly menu. We'll see how I do. I've yet to make a prediction where all 5 of the games came true. Maybe this will be the month. I'm going to have a lot more time here in the house on my own because my wife's going to be taking off for a while, so I'm going to have a lot of time, and hopefully I can get through all of those. As always, thank you so very much for watching. As a reminder, if you see anything here behind me that you would love to see content on, whether it be a playthrough, a review, whatever, let me know, and if I can make it happen, I will, of course, make that happen as I can. If there's anything that you wish that I would do a review on that I haven't ever talked about, that you don't see back here, let me know. I'll see if I can get a copy of it. We shall see what happens. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.